at radiofreebrooklyn.org.
All right. This is radiofreebrooklyn.org. What's up?
Hey.
What's up?
Hello, everybody. This is No Suggestion, an improv comedy talk show. I'm Ralph Jean Pierre. Co-host Christopher Morucci is here.
Hello.
And we got in the studio today Rebecca. Rebecca Wolf.
Ow.
What's up?
Gonna just get it out of the way. I'm really gassy,
Nice.
so that's...
Luckily, this is not an audio format, so that won't.
Oh, well, why did I
okay.
expose myself?
Listen, we're all gassy sometimes, and often we're gassy and not admitting it.
I like to put it all out there,
Okay.
That's
Let
beautiful.
them know right away.
8 Mile
vulnerability is hot
Nice.
to me.
8 Mile style.
Only when I do it, though. I don't want other people to do it.
To be
Oh,
vulnerable or gassy?
Both.
Okay.
Keep it to
Okay.
yourself. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Damn. Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna let you know. I want to. I don't know want to begin. How do you feel about? This is always the first thing I go to, but I love this topic.
Uh-oh.
What is it like in your life to carry the last name Wolf?
Oh, what is it like?
Mhm.
And he asks everybody this, even if their last name is not Wolf.
Yeah.
Really? Do
Yeah.
you really?
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay, so thank you
Uh-huh.
by letting everyone know I'm special.
Uh-huh.
It's basically that kind of sums it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, wolf is cool. I like the animal. I resonate with it for sure. They're, a spiritual symbol in many cultures and referenced often as being a pillar of solitude but also a pack animal and right-hand man to humans. So they're cool. I like the animal a lot.
Yes.
There's a ferociousness. I think they're a little bit intimidating.
Okay.
Would you say that any of these things apply to you?
I think, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, from what I've been told and how I feel about myself,
Yeah.
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, God.
Does that
no.
mean anything?
It doesn't mean anything to
It
me,
means
but
a lot to me.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you?
My dad is an Aquarius.
You hate him.
dun dun.
I don't hate my
dun.
dad. I
Oh,
love
good.
my dad,
Oh, good.
but I do not understand him, and I don't think he understands me, and that is lifelong.
Okay. Yeah.
It's tough to love somebody, to really my dad's a
Mhm.
good dad.
Mhm.
Don't understand him at all, and
Mhm.
I understand most people.
Yeah.
Don't. No, I don't want to say at all. That's not fair. I understand my dad, but not in a workable way.
Mm-mm-mm.
We don't,
Interesting.
We don't get each other. So me, Aquarius is I can't.
Uh-huh.
Aquarii.
Aquarii.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
they are pretty opaque to me. And
Yeah.
that's rare. Most people are not. Most people.
Well,
can
maybe
read.
that's why I'm so attracted to being really vulnerable, because people are often like, "Oh, you're so mysterious," or you're hard to read, or you're unpredictable, or whatever. Maybe not about me, but about Aquarians in general.
Yeah.
I think I'm very easy to read. I wear it
I
all
don't
on my face.
get you. I don't. You got a whole
Really?
thing going on. You got a whole thing going on. I don't know. Every time I come to buy cotton candy behind this, you're just giving off. I don't get you. Okay, I just want to get popcorn and cotton candy.
Okay.
I don't get you.
I'm not stopping you just because I'm sitting here playing tennis
What
in
do
my
you-
free time at work doesn't mean you can't buy cotton candy.
You're,
Buy some.
I don't know what you're on. You're on something. You
I'm
got
on
something.
something.
You're on something.
So what? Why is that wrong?
It's not wrong. It's just
You want some? Here, I think you should take some. This is going to actually make you feel really good. You should take this.
I just graduated from the 10th grade, and I don't need this right now.
Oh, yeah, you need this.
Hey,
this
Jim-
is prime time. Oh,
Jimmy, sorry. I didn't realize that you even got out of the car to get cotton candy.
Dad.
Don't
is
take.
this your dad? Oh, God.
Yes.
Hi. Oh,
Dad,
yes,
don't-
I am his father.
He's my stepfather.
Oh,
Uh-huh. That
I'm
makes
the
more
father
sense.
that stepped up.
You get...
You say that line every time.
Yes, because-
it's not cool anymore.
It's not cool when you say it about yourself. What's your name, stepdad? That's what I thought.
His name
Oh,
is,
what?
his
That's
name
what
is
I
Pritchard.
thought.
Yes.
His
God.
first name is Pritchard.
Pritchard
Listen,
Pratchett.
man, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, okay? Your kid here really wants to be cool and do drugs with me, and you're getting in the way.
Drugs? I thought you were buying cotton
That's
candy.
not what I meant when I said, what are you on? Although if you're on drugs, that is
Oh.
cool. But that I'm just buying
I'm
cotton
on drugs.
candy.
Oh. No, okay. This is my cue to shut this situation down.
Is that your mystique? That's what your mystique emanates
I'm
from.
tripping balls right now.
Your birth mother will kill me.
Get
it's
out
okay
of
that I
here,
call
Pritchard.
her that, right?
Go back home. I'm here to watch
get
Final
outta here.
Destination 7.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been wanting to watch that.
You
You two can't
Yes,
you
we
could
can.
go see a
Look
movie together.
Look at you. You're
Why?
denying. You're
I just
denying.
graduated 11th grade.
But-
Okay.
He needs to celebrate.
It's our day together. I am in charge of you this weekend because your mom's at the conference.
Pritchard, go back home and watch WWE. I don't want you here. I want to hang out with my new friend
Go pick up a
What's
case
their
of
name? Do you know that
Pabst
your
Blue
new-
Ribbon and
Taz.
go
It just
home.
says Taz, T-A-Z.
Yeah, my name's Taz.
Is Taz short for anything like Tasmanian devil? Seems like you're
That's
devilish.
exactly what it's short for. Wow, you're very perceptive. Maybe I misread you,
Hey.
stepdad.
You know what?
What?
You know what?
Don't
Again.
you be cool
might-
with Pritchard?
Pritchard might be kind of cool.
Hey,
Why isn't it
nothing
just
cooler than
Richard?
Pritchard Pratchett.
Listen,
It's
if
Pritchard
you go-
Pratchett.
If
I have a
go
last
get
name.
us
You can
some
take it if you want.
beer and come back with a
Wait,
6-pack of beer.
How old are you?
That's not important.
I fully thought you would have been like 33, 34.
Okay, that's extremely rude. I'm not that old. I'm
Yeah,
very young
obviously
and spry.
Pritchard's not that old. Obviously Pritchard's like,
I'm-
you're Pritchard.
Are you talking about Taz, your new best friend?
Yeah.
I wish I was.
Your
tripping
kid's been
balls.
coming in here every Thursday buying cotton candy. First of all, I've never met an 18-year-old kid who buys cotton candy. So clearly he has a lot going on at home.
I can't
that you guys
enjoy
need to
cotton
discuss.
candy.
No, you can. It's a little alarming.
I
Like clearly
try-
you're trying to connect with your inner child. You know, you're feeling
Let me tell you,
probably. Go ahead.
I'm trying to connect with him.
Are
He
you?
does not open. I'm
You
trying
just
so hard.
said I'm quote in
I'm
control
the father-
of you for the weekend, unquote.
Well, no. I'm
That's the
in
first
charge-
time. It's not the
That's
first
not
time he said that
connection.
this week.
That's not connection language to me.
He also gave me a stone cold stunner and did not ask my consent.
I give you a
A
what?
stone cold stunner.
And remind me what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
This is it's a wrestling move.
Yeah.
You don't even know what it's
Sorry,
called.
sorry. It's just too in
because
my
he
blood.
passes out in front of the TV. He's not really watching it.
Okay, how did you know that?
I'm all seeing right. You guys, I'm tripping. I can read your auras. I know what's going on and deep within both of your souls.
I think Taz is the person who's been standing outside of the window to the den.
I can't confirm nor deny that.
We gotta go. We can't. I'm sorry.
I have a.
I'm gonna-
It feels like you know where my father is.
Hey,
Your actual father.
look right over here.
Your
My-
birth
Don't
father?
let's
My
not say
real
actual.
father.
Let's
The
not say
real
real.
father?
Let's not say actual
That's
or real.
the only one I have. This guy's like
Yeah,
a substitute.
who-
Hey,
teacher.
who is
I'm
this
like the
guy?
substitute teacher that stepped up. Does that not work as well? That one
See.
doesn't work as well.
All right, very nice. I love that scene. Wow, very beautiful.
I wasn't ready for that.
I like the
I saw it in your eyes that I was
Yes.
like, oh, I was trying to communicate that was an initiation from Ralph.
Exactly. I saw you. I was like, ah, yes.
Oh no, I knew. You made it clear. I didn't know. I was like, so how is this? You weren't here yet, but I had asked.
Oh, okay,
I had
okay.
asked him, do you say I am now initiating an improv before you start? And he was like, that's a great way to start an improv.
Yeah.
But no, it seems like it's a lot more subtle than that.
Yeah.
Just-
You can
just
always see
go
it in
for
Ralph's
it.
eyes.
Oh, really?
Your eyes widen a lot when you start doing improv.
I'm so excited. Very good. Very good. Okay. My first name is Ralph
Yeah, what's your last name?
Jean Pierre.
Oh wow.
Do you know?
So clown of you.
Is it?
Yes, French.
Oui.
Ah, is that? Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Anything French, I'm like clown.
Yeah.
I'm only realizing this when I asked you about your name. Ralph
Uh-huh.
means wolf.
It does?
Yes.
In what language?
I don't know, German or something.
No.
Okay. yeah.
right.
The
Like,
credibility
I'm not
just
gonna
went
buy
way
that.
out the window.
Does it?
Something. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
Wolf is cool. It's my dad's last name.
Mhm.
My mom's last name was Nipolt. So there was a lot of nipple jokes about her. That was
Okay.
good.
Were they from you? You-
Me joking about
Yeah. Well, just the way you said about her made me think that you were the one making the nipple joke.
I definitely made some.
Okay.
Nice.
But,
Nice.
You
Very
know,
good.
I'm sure I wasn't the first
Like a
one.
polite amount. Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Where are your folks?
A girl being polite to her mother, that's
You're-
not possible.
You're so
Oh,
right.
my
Sorry.
word.
That's on me.
I see. Where are your folks at?
Washington, White Salmon, Washington. Maybe I shouldn't give out the
What's your home address?
Yeah, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't
Is that
tell
where
you
you
that.
grew up, Washington State?
Yeah. Washington State, right on the border of Oregon and Washington in the Columbia River Gorge. That's where I'm
Ooh.
from.
I've been
Very
there.
beautiful.
I don't think
Have
in
you?
that
I do
town,
love that
yeah.
area. I'm
You
from
both have been
Montana,
there? Oh,
so
okay.
I have been out there.
Oh,
I promise.
cool.
Yes. I've been
We
out
did a
there one
crazy
time.
road trip to Montana once
Ooh.
in a van.
Where in Montana did you go? If you remember.
I have a bunch of family there. Bozeman.
Okay.
No, that's not right.
Okay.
I'm just saying places.
I mean, that is one of the
I don't
places
know.
there.
I know, it's not that.
Okay. Billings.
Billings.
Gotcha.
Billings, yeah.
Billings.
Cool.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. I lived in Billings when I was 2.
When did you move to New York?
3.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, like 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From Montana.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
pursue improv comedy radio.
Yeah. And guess what, Dad?
It's working
I did
out.
You're a shifter. I feel like you're like, we're asking you questions and then you go, hey, well, what about you guys?
Well, yeah. What?
Tell us about Washington.
Am I supposed to only answer?
Yeah.
Okay, Washington.
This is about you.
You know, very beautiful.
Mhm.
Where I'm from in Washington. Washington in general, probably not.
Are you living in a city in the burbs or are you living in the woods?
Rural, woods, you know, one school, one grocery store,
Whoa.
no mall, not a lot of chain, whatever. You know, one farm. You know everybody in the
Yes.
town. You're related to half of them.
Yeah.
They know everything about you type of vibe.
Mhm.
Actually, what's funny is that the longer I live in New York, the more I realize it's just a small town. It's
Oh,
the
that's so true.
same as a small town.
Talk about it. Please.
It's like you'll run into the last person you want to fucking see there on the train across from you. Why? There's millions of people here, you know, and it's like the same. You can do a different. I never do the same thing in a day. I have the most sporadic, chaotic schedule ever, and yet somehow I'll run into the people that I need to run into in that
Yeah.
moment. Or it's just a small world. Everyone's connected to everybody, and like I was at work the other night, and my coworker was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna come, you know, say hi.
Mhm.
Like we've been hanging out." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Let me
Ooh.
see a picture." And she shows me a picture, and I'm like, "I went on a fucking date with that guy."
Mm-mm.
You know, like things like that.
Was it a
where-
good date?
No, he was really much misogynistic.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
That's okay.
is he-
It was a bummer for her. She really liked him. And I was like, oh, I didn't think he was cool. But yeah, just, you know, that's
Yeah.
kind of small town energy though, where
absolutely. That's,
everything's connected. It's a weird web.
I do love that about the city. I do love on the way here. I think I ran into somebody that I know. Yeah, just randomly. Yeah, there is a lot of that. And I wonder what that is because this is maybe the biggest city in the world, at least one of them.
I know.
And it's still, yeah, I guess it all is kind of the same.
I think it's about square footage. It's like there's so many of
Everything's
us,
on
but
top of
it's
it.
actually
Yeah.
so condensed that the
That's for
likelihood
real.
of seeing people just because you can only take so many trains into the city or whatever
Mhm.
is high. I don't know.
I know exactly. Like there was once I had finished up a show. I was heading out from Midtown. I live in Brooklyn, and I was
Uh-huh.
taking a train back, and I ran into one of my ex's best friends, and they live in my neighborhood.
Are you friends with this ex?
No, I'm not friends with either of these people. But this was my least favorite of my ex's friends, and we did have to sit on the train.
I need to know why, and I need to know their full name.
It's okay. Well, maybe we'll do that off air. But we had to ride the entire
Oh, God.
way home. But
course you did.
we also live on the same block. So
What?
What?
I-
This
it-
is what I mean. Like,
it-
what the fuck is this
Yes.
small town bullshit?
So it was not one of those ones where I was like, I could lie to him and be like, "Oh, this is my stop. I gotta go," because we live.
They know where you live.
Yeah, I live on like the first, the ground floor, and they were in a building. They
This is a
moved, but they
perfect
were on the
example.
top floor of a building that could see into like our back patio. And so, like, if I was out there, sometimes they'd be like, "Hey, Christopher," and I'd be like, "Hi."
Wow, damn, that is real. Yeah, I went to a show like a couple months ago and I saw the ex of a friend, and I was just like, I don't really want to talk to this person. I think part of it was that I'm also a little attracted to this person, and I'm like, they're off limits. Gotta stay away.
Yeah.
That's how I handle it. And then
That's respectful.
I think yesterday I saw a friend of my ex's on the train, and like, great guy, sweet guy, but I'm not in a place where I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
Oh,
I don't want to be.
God.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I try not to be mean. We gave each other a nod,
Yeah.
which maybe makes it worse, but I didn't say
No,
anything.
I don't think so. It's
And,
an acknowledgement of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I see you, and that's all that I
And-
want to happen now.
Yeah. And stay over there.
And that's it.
Like,
Yeah, and not in an aggressive way, but I'm not ready to be friendly with you. And I've run into him a
No.
couple times. Yeah, so that is true. I feel like that is true that this city does have like small town energy. How long since you left Washington?
I left Washington in 2015, so 10 years ago.
Okay,
But I lived in Boston
okay, that was my question.
for 4 years before I moved here.
for college.
Correct.
Yeah. And what do you miss most about Washington? Anything?
Yeah, for sure. Just the proximity to nature.
Mhm,
Being able to
mhm,
go outside and actually be alone. Like no one is around you. Because even in the city, you can go to a park and there's lovely trees and
Oh, yeah.
whatever, but
Yeah.
there's also still
People.
people everywhere and buildings and whatever. Yeah, the landscape is so beautiful and compelling out there. So that's what I miss the most. I guess my family, like, maybe sometimes. Not really.
Okay.
I've never been a homesick type of gal.
Okay.
I
okay.
get that.
Yeah, why would you miss Montana? It's like what?
All right, I still
people
got a
love
rep.
it.
No, I don't.
People love it though. They want to ski and be outside and have a family, and that's great. But I need to be on TV. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't be here in the lake with you people.
We're just selling candy here, and we're just I don't know what there's no cameras here or anything. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't tell you I was going to be here today.
Who's they?
The Food Network. They didn't. There's a huge shoot happening today. We're doing the whole candy charity.
This is a bodega.
at your
That's
store,
Pedro,
yes.
my the cook.
Yeah,
Hey, do you want a chopped cheese?
yeah, on a roll,
Got it.
salt and pepper.
Okay.
Chipotle mayo.
Just I do it step by step. So let me get started.
all at once.
What show on the Food Network do you work at? You're ordering a chopped cheese.
It's
What
crazy.
show is this?
It's Crazy Candy. We're running this segment here.
Well, we
Are
don't
you
have
new
any
here?
crazy. We just have Snickers and Babe Ruths. Baby Ruths.
No, they're Babe Ruths.
They're Babe Ruths.
Yeah. We ran out of the Baby Ruths. They're just the large ones.
We got just budget Baby Ruth.
I can't believe.
Legally, we can't call it
I need
Baby
to
Ruth.
call
We
my
have to call
assistant.
it Babe
This is
Ruth.
Unbelievable.
There's no crazy candies here, and I don't know if you're
It's
bringing.
it's about the crazies of the world, and how we are all united together through candy.
Is there even a show? I feel like you're making
Why
shows
would I?
up.
No, why would I make the? Don't you? I look very official. I'm wearing a blazer.
You look
Nothing else, though.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, blazer and hot pants.
you're just wearing
Okay.
a blazer and shorts.
Yeah, it's a Charlie XCX.
and you have.
world.
I
I'm
don't
just
want to
living in it.
judge, but you have your hair is in the rollers.
I'm not ready yet. I just came out of my trailer. This isn't the final look.
That's a
All right,
Subaru.
We need to prep. Okay,
Chopped cheese?
you can fit a lot in the hatchback of my Subaru. Is it done?
Well, I have the meat and the cheese.
You make 1,500 chopped cheeses a day, and you don't know how to make mine?
No, I mean, I just, like I asked before.
Pedro, this is disappointing and honestly
Oh,
concerning.
you hit me with your selfie stick.
I'm sorry.
What
Back
were the
up. Why are you
toppings you
standing
wanted?
so close to
Was
me?
it salt and pepper?
I'm behind the counter. You're at the counter.
I want chopped cheese, everything on it.
Okay, everything. Everything that I have, or everything that
No,
normally
I don't want
goes on
fucking
it.
deviled eggs on my chopped
That's why-
cheese. What the hell's wrong with you?
You
This
said
is
everything.
crazy.
It's a
I can't
bodega.
believe
When I was
Jonathan wanted to have
younger-
the segment here.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a star. I wanted to be on TV, and so I did the same thing. I put on a blazer,
Wait, really?
also with short pants, and I went around and I told people, "Hey, we're filming a show here." And I'm not accusing you of anything, but the show was just my Instagram live.
Dude, what?
I think you're projecting your own failure onto me.
I'm-
Which,
I'm-
listen, that's fine.
I apologize. I'm
I
overstepping my
accept
bounds.
your apology.
Okay,
Do you guys want to be on the show or not?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to be in the segment.
I'm down. Well, also, chopped cheese. So far, I got chopped cheese, salt, pepper, deviled eggs. What else was it?
No. Fine. You know what?
Do you want spinach?
No spinach. When has anyone ever
I thought
wanted
you were going to say, "Do you want
spinach?
Spanish?"
Do you
Spanish chopped cheese? Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want.
All right.
Pedro,
I'll be
I'm starting
back.
to think that you're not even Spanish. I'm starting to think.
Oh no, he's from Montana. It's just we just call him Pedro.
Yeah, it was a nickname. Like everybody got a nickname when they started working here.
Oh, okay. What's your nickname then? Guy behind the counter?
The La Boheme.
La Boheme.
Yes.
La Bohemian Pedro.
Okay.
Well,
That's what
they
it says
call
on
me
the
Pedro
sign
because I look a
outside.
lot like Pedro Pascal.
You do look a lot like him. I
Yeah.
was actually thinking that earlier.
I don't want to be in your show because I've given up those dreams and I'm happy with just a regular life. This is my bodega. I run this
Okay,
bodega.
but someone who
hire-
works at this bodega filled out an application form to be featured in the Crazy Candy segment. So who is the owner of this business if it's not you? Uh-oh.
Oh, it's the bodega cat. The bodega cat fills out.
He does your paperwork?
I don't want to do it.
Okay. Randy, your name's Randy, the bodega cat?
Meow.
Okay, so Randy, what's good? Like, do you want to do the show or?
Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Randy is
But your
Dominican.
guys are acting like, obviously I know that.
Okay, sorry. I
He's
didn't.
clearly Dominican.
You're wearing hot pants, okay? I don't know. I
You don't know what I know because I don't have pants
You're
on?
wearing it's mismatched.
It's because I'm a woman.
It's
So I have the
mismatched.
chopped cheese, deviled eggs, salt, pepper, spinach, and did you want
Chipotle
you said
mayo.
Chipotle mayo.
Yeah.
Okay, then here you go.
It's done?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
You're free to film the bodega as much as you want. I would rather not be on camera.
You don't have to be.
Pedro is happy.
They'll blur you out. Here are some release forms. You guys can give this to
Give
whoever.
this to Randy, please.
Okay, Randy.
Meow.
Just distribute these to whoever. Hey.
Would you do an ad for Babe Ruth? Candy
Yeah.
bars? Okay.
I mean, I would do an ad for anything.
Because we make them in house.
at this point.
They're repackaged.
They're Randy's turds wrapped in chocolate.
No,
No.
they're repackaged pecan logs.
Meow. Yes, they are.
They're
Okay.
definitely Randy's shit. Like 100%.
Meow. Yes, they
It
are.
looks like cat. It looks like cat turds.
That
I
really
haven't had
makes
a
me
Babe
happy.
Ruth in I don't even know how long.
I have them every now and then, and they're weird because sometimes they're
They are
exactly
weird.
what
What's
I want.
in
and-
them?
And sometimes
I
I'm
don't
like,
want to
ugh.
know what's in them.
Caramel, nougat, peanuts.
I love a Milky Way,
Okay.
which also has all of that except for the
Yeah.
peanuts. What?
Doesn't a
What?
Snickers have all of that?
No, no nougat in
Yeah,
a Snickers.
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think.
Then what is nougat?
Nougat is like that kind of gray
Is that what's in a
Like
Three Musketeers?
No, that's
marshmallow. No,
No,
that's
no.
No, three months.
No.
Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking about almond joy, which I don't know why it hit me so strong. I went so strong
Yeah.
to almond joy and mounds.
And also, we were both so
no.
adamant that you were wrong.
I was
I was like,
wrong.
absolutely.
That is
there's
what's in a
no
Three Musketeers.
Oh, okay.
coconut in
Although
a
I don't
Three
like
Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
They're
I'm-
fine. I used to really like them. I actually ate too many on a road trip, and
But you like Milky Way, Three Musketeers? Aren't they basically the same thing?
no, because Milky Way
Has
has
caramel.
caramel.
Ah.
Three Musketeers is just nougat.
I think so. Oh, but that is nougat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whatever that
then I
weird
do know what
kind of
nougat
vague.
is.
It kind of looks like
I
TV
like nougat.
static.
Oh, ooh,
That's what nougat
TV
looks
static
like.
for the tongue.
Yeah, but
Very
it tastes.
descriptive.
It tastes great.
I'm gonna jump to this because I don't want to go too late. I don't want to wait till too late in the show.
Oh,
I saw
Uh-oh.
you
Oh, God.
on Idiot Hour
oh.
maybe a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've done it many times.
this show,
You saw the Pigs Next Door.
yes, which I loved. I love this act.
Thank
And
you.
it was basically you as some sort of kind of housewife who was a pig, and you have a husband who's a little pig doll in a seat, and you're kind of interacting with the neighborhood, and you make the audience your neighborhood, and you interact with them, and there's a UPS guy or something, and
Yeah.
there's some other lady who's getting cheated on or cheating or something like that. I don't know. It was another lady you talked to. She had
No,
a
I
tragedy.
was the one. I'm the cheater.
Oh,
The woman I was talking to, Denise, she goes to
She goes to
prison
prison. Yeah.
because of
I don't
I'm
look at
looking
me.
at you,
Don't-
because if you've
I
seen it-
wasn't there.
why
remember
did she
it
go to prison?
It's a quiz.
Tax evasion.
This is a quiz. Were
Is
you
it tax
paying
evasion?
attention or not?
Of course I was, but I was enthralled by it, but I don't remember the details.
Oh,
What's the detail? I don't like tests.
There was bacon found in her fridge.
Oh shit, cannibalism.
oh.
Cannibal.
And tax evasion was a great guess.
It was a great guess because it doesn't make sense to you why it is, and I honestly don't want to spend the remainder of our time explaining why it is. But that character has been through many evolutions, and
Okay.
it was born out of a prompt for a sketch show.
Yeah.
That was give us a 30-second monologue of a character who just got a phone call from the IRS.
Oh.
And my idea was
Yeah.
that I was the eldest of the three little pigs,
Mm-hmm,
and I actually paid off the big bad wolf to burn down my siblings' homes or blow them down.
Burn them.
Yeah, I always say burn, but he didn't burn anything. He
Yeah.
that would have made way too much sense. Anyway, to get the insurance money
Okay.
from the homes.
I love that.
So that's why your guess was actually really good.
And honestly, I'm proud of myself.
That was what the Pigs Next Door has evolved from.
I want to know tons about this premise and this show. I want to first know, what was this prompt from? Who gave you this prompt? Were you in a class?
I was auditioning for a sketch show in LA,
Okay.
and that was the prompt.
Classic LA.
What about, I don't know what that means. What about
I don't either, but I agree.
I know
about-
everyone had a different face, and I loved it.
what about that whatever that improv was that you went into for that? What about that stuck with you and made you want to carry that?
I don't know what. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm fucking insane. I don't know. I had fun doing the character. I had a lot of fun doing the character, and when I didn't get the part in the show,
I'll kill him.
Yeah, I mean, I was obviously like very upset because. Are you fucking dumb? Like, what are you? Who the fuck are you? I just want to know who the fuck you're casting for these things.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's not me. I just can't wrap my head around it.
Hard agree. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just had fun with the character, and I usually make work from a point of like, what do I have in my apartment that I can see right now? You know, and I do a lot of shows. I've done a lot of characters that interact with stuffed animals because I have a ton of stuffed animals in my room, and I have this little stuffed pig.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay,
That's your
perfect. That's
husband.
my husband.
Yeah.
And I just went from there.
Okay. When you close your eyes, what is the first? You actually okay?
Should I not?
No.
I'm doing it.
Thank you. What is the first stuffed animal that comes to your mind?
Right now?
Yeah. And
Well, the one we're talking about.
Okay.
probably.
Sorry. Well, okay. Let's put that one
Cycle
aside.
that one out.
Let's put
Okay,
that one aside.
I have another one.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm gonna reveal so much about myself.
That's why I wanted to ask this question.
It's an orca whale.
Tell us the significance.
Okay.
Because that didn't tell me anything about you.
So, what is that? Have you ever heard the term transitional object?
Mm-mm.
A lot of children, babies, toddlers, when they are kind of starting to come into themselves and be more independent, learning to walk, act independently, do things on their own, they often get attached to what people call a transitional object. It could be a blanket. It could be a stuffed animal. Mine was a stuffed animal, an orca whale named Whaley.
Whaley.
And I was one of those fucking weirdos that just never transitioned out of it. Like I just kept the whale with me forever.
Is that the same one?
It's not the same one because anyway, so the running joke was always like, oh, are you going to take it to college with you? Like you're going to blah, blah, blah. Like my parents,
Your mom would say that
give
too
me
after you said the boob stuff?
would give me such a hard time about, I'm like, why do you think I am this way? It's your fault, obviously. But yeah, I needed it to take it everywhere. I mean, to school, to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Like I had separation anxiety, I guess, from this transitional object. And I took it with me on the road to my first college audition, which was in Seattle. And
Heard of it?
You're so funny.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking.
Don't. I like it. You guys are making me talk a lot, and I feel self-conscious. Anyway, we stayed at a Ramada Inn off the highway 205, I think, and I left it there, and it was a carcass at this point because it was 18 years old. It was like just fluff and nothing, and of course they threw it away. And if you didn't know, hotels use incinerators.
Do they really?
Yeah. So
What?
Whaley was incinerated. Like there was no recovery possible.
Okay, hold up though. All hotels use incinerators?
Okay, I actually don't know that at all to be true, but I think it's a fact, and it is a fact for sure for this random Seattle Ramada hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, but my whole world just changed.
Yeah, like they're burning their garbage for sure.
Okay, all right. You can keep going on your story. I just okay.
So that was the death of Whaley. which was he was my he was
And
my
it's
most
so ironic because you're on your way to audition for college.
right
Symbolic.
that they had. I mean, and that was the running joke forever. Like, oh, you're going to take it to college with you. First of all, wow, I love that they thought I was going to go to college that young. Crazy.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So for my 18th birthday, which was a couple months later, my dad got me a new orca whale who I named Marvin.
Aww.
And I still have Marvin and sleep with him every night to this day because I'm single. So someone can change that if they want to.
Doing a full spin.
That was like a 180.
Okay.
Anyway, no, I would still sleep with Marvin even if I was married, probably.
That's
But-
beautiful.
Is it? Yeah, I'm probably
Matilda,
very
it's
sick in the head.
me. I'm back.
Hi.
Your old best friend.
Oh, this is gonna be sad.
Tilda,
Best friend Toby.
come back to bed.
It's me. Your
I'm having a
favorite.
night terror.
Your favorite scarecrow.
I'm having sleep paralysis, demon.
Honey, what?
Wake me up.
I'm
Wake me up. I
back.
can't.
Honey, I'm not going to
Do you
shake you.
see-
You're-
shake me.
I'm
Shake me right now.
Okay, honey, Tilda.
Ah.
Tilda.
Oh God, it's still here. What's going on?
What's oh my God,
you see
what
it?
is this?
You see it,
It's
right? Okay,
me.
maybe this isn't a dream.
Matilda, hey, I'm back.
Oh God,
Tilda, why
I
does it
got
know
a
your name?
rhinestone
I never
belt.
told you about Rhinestone Johnny.
Rhinestone Johnny?
Yeah.
No, I would
It's
remember
me.
Rhinestone
My
Johnny.
From my childhood.
My knees
No.
bend forward and backward.
Oh,
What?
Rhinestone Johnny? I can't believe you're.
I'll sing your
Real.
favorite song. I'm a scarecrow.
Remember that Halloween haunted house thing we did in our backyard?
I
My
mean,
parents did every
yeah,
year with us. Okay,
of course.
so
This is the scarecrow from the
You left
What?
me at the back of a Kroger's.
what?
Why did
What?
you do it?
That
Why'd
wasn't
you leave me in
that
the
wasn't
meat
on
section?
purpose. You
Why'd
fell
you leave-
out of the.
Tilda, you brought a scarecrow with you to a grocery
I
store?
was so
It was my
cold.
transitional object. Okay, I was obsessed with this scarecrow, and I loved it dearly.
Tilda-
I never wanted to tell you because it's embarrassing.
Tilda,
it's
you can-
embarrassing.
Tilda, you can tell me anything. Tilda, look at me. Look
I'm
at me.
missing
Make eye
3 of
contact.
my teeth.
Tilda, I love you unconditionally. You can tell me anything. I do want to know why your transitional object is in our marital bed with us.
I would love to know that too. Could you actually explain that to us, Rhinestone Johnny?
My hand is burned off.
Okay, that was
Oh, God.
that was an accident. We had a bonfire, and he,
You didn't treat me well.
I was a
Tildy.
5-year-old child.
You didn't treat me well. You treated me like
I
garbage.
loved you more than I loved my own family.
You hung
What?
me up.
Tilda, what?
What?
You
That's
hung me up in the
normal.
center of your backyard.
That's
and
a
said,
normal
"Be a
developmental
scarecrow."
thing for
I
children.
was struck by lightning.
Okay, Rhinestone.
Again, not really my fault, you know.
Rhinestone Johnny. You can see me, right? You
Yeah.
can- okay. Why
I can't
are
believe
you
you guys are meeting
here?
like this.
What? You thought we would meet a different way?
I just didn't expect it to be now. I mean, it's been what Rhinestone Johnny. It's been what 20 years. Why now? Why are you showing up now? I needed
saw
you.
you had an ad on Facebook Marketplace for a roommate.
What? Wait, Tilda.
This is about the roommate thing.
Tilda.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're renting out our guest room?
I meant to tell you about that.
Tilda, we have to have
I
conversations
lost
about
my
this.
job
Honey, what?
at the Kroger's. I got fired
When?
I got first and last months if you need it. Come
like
on.
3 months ago.
Tilda, you've been without
I'm
a job for
sorry.
3. What? You've been going to work. Tilda, look at me.
My
Tilda,
hands moving
Tilda,
a
look at me.
spiral.
I can't look at you.
Tilda, make eye contact with
There's
me.
so much shame.
My love, Tilda, where have you been going every day from
Honestly,
9 to 5?
I don't deserve you.
My
Tilda,
body's made of straw.
I'm starting to agree.
I've been playing poker at the
Tilda,
Chinese
what?
restaurant down the street
Tilda, what?
all day long, and I've gambled away all of our money. I'm so
Tilda,
sorry.
what?
I
Our
didn't-
money?
There's a bullet
Well,
in
we
my
have a
chest
joint
cavity.
account.
What?
Someone shot you,
Rhinestone
Rhinestone
Johnny. Who shot you?
That wasn't me.
I can also leave a deposit if that'll help.
Okay,
Well, that would help. That would help very much.
Tilda, we aren't actually going to let him move it.
Listen, we are in deep shit right
Stop
now.
grabbing my collar.
Listen to me.
I'm listening. Honey, I've never seen
We're-
you like this before.
You have no idea who I am.
You guys like Dobermans?
Do you have a pet?
See.
Doberman?
Yeah, very good, very fun.
You guys are so good at the like knowing how to talk about what's happening physically in space. I'm not used to having to say it, you know?
It comes with do it. Like,
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah. So that's impressive.
Yeah, it's
And
something.
fun.
I
It
love-
adds a lot. Like, oh, you're grabbing my collar. Like, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful.
It gave me a lot. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh,
details.
thanks.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to the pig. Okay.
Oh, uh-huh.
So yeah, there's something about that character. It is very apparent that it's personal to you when you're doing it. I don't know what. I don't
Really?
know what it. Yes.
What a funny thing. From only the details that I've heard, what a funny detail.
Wait, can you take a guess at what the
Please.
at what the personal thing is? Because I actually don't even know. So
Please.
Okay. So,
for what little you know about this character.
is it the cannibalism?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's not.
And if it was, I wouldn't admit it now.
It's the game,
On the radio,
whatever
do it.
that game is that because you're playing the audience and you seem at home in that. You seem at home in whatever that is. It's not. It's like a. I don't know. It's like a housewife who's. It's not super far from you. I don't think. I don't know, but it's like
yeah,
a
I'm a
housewife?
housewife.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm not.
Are you on Roni?
What's that?
Real Housewives of
situationally,
Oh
New
it's
York.
very far.
no, I'm not at all.
But it feels like it's fun, and she's like, "Oh, I'm part of the
I like
neighborhood."
Love Is Blind though.
What is that? Is that?
You've
oh,
never
that's-
seen that? Oh, that's good.
I'm not,
You should watch
yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Anyway, back to me.
Yeah.
Let's not get distracted here.
It does. It seems personal. There's something about that game for you that feels like super lived in, and like you're taking. I think it is that you're taking care of the rest of the room when you're doing it.
That's so
what it
nice
feels
to hear.
like. Yeah.
I don't know. I think the character, not really. I think okay. Well, she's deeply inspired by Fran, the nanny, and
People love Nanny Fran.
I mean, she's so lovable. Are you kidding me? She's everything.
I don't really
she's
get it.
what?
I don't really get it. Talk to me
Okay,
about
first
it.
of all,
what am I
have
missing?
you just seen her?
I grew up on Nanny Fran. Beautiful.
then-
Who's that? What's that actress name again?
And she's hilarious.
Also, the fact that you call her Nanny Fran.
Yeah.
Nanny
that's
Fran.
weird,
I grew
too.
up on this show.
Isn't it The Nanny?
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
the
Well,
show
her name
called
is
the
Fran.
Okay, yeah,
Fran
yeah.
Drescher.
Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher.
But I-
Wait,
Beautiful.
that's embarrassing.
So
that
I
none of us
never
know her
watched
actual
it.
name.
Just because I didn't.
It was on TV a lot when I was younger.
She was a huge part of
I'm very young.
my. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes, I like the whip back.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Oh, I'm burping into the mic. Jesus.
Come on,
All right.
bring it on.
You prepared, everybody.
Talk-
I know.
Okay, I want to hear
I
about.
shouldn't have said that.
I want to hear about
I'm like,
Nanny
no
Fran.
one's watching this. No one's ever going to see this.
Let it out. I want to hear about Nanny Fran, and I want to hear about your connection to it and how it connects to
Nanny Fran.
Nanny Fran.
Well, I'm a nanny,
okay.
so there's that element of it, I guess.
Mhm.
And she's a style icon,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I think there is some subconscious inspiration because the character, she talks like
Oh, okay.
the nanny.
Yeah, okay,
you know?
yeah.
So she's speaking like this.
This
Yeah.
tracks for me
And
now.
she's married to this guy Joel, and Joel's like, Joel has a whole backstory as well.
Mhm.
The stuffed pig that is
Mm-hmm.
my husband got into some accident, at
no.
work. He worked construction,
Oh, okay.
like-
So workers' comp, Sitch.
and then like addicted to
Oh.
opioids because like classic.
Yeah.
Laid off and just now is an addict and a total degenerate. And I love him, and I never want to leave him, but also I want to have an affair with everybody I meet.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't relate to any of that. I mean, that's
But
not
there's
my
something
life.
about it that was so lived in, and like, because I think there was. I feel like that was a premise that I was predisposed to be like, I'm not into this. I think even when I
No,
started, I was
you
like,
had
what's gonna
said
happen?
you were like, I was ready to hate.
Oh yeah, ready to hate. I'm
Why-
I'm
why-
ready to hate all the time.
I
Do
mean,
you know this about me?
No, but you were genuinely
that
one of the
about
most
you.
supportive people in my life.
Listen, but I'm ready to hate. I just.
Okay, so there wasn't something about it that you saw and were like, "Ooh, no, I don't like this."
Oh
Immediately.
no! The very beginning, I was immediately like,
What?
"Oh, the nanny." There's a Nanny Fran kind of energy, and because it could go so, it could be played so shallow. That game could be played so shallow, and the game that you played was like all the fun trappings of it, but like I cared about that person, and I felt that person cared about the room. You know what I mean? I felt like you cared about the UPS person. I felt like you cared about your husband, even though you wanted to cheat on him. I felt, you know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean?
Cheating
like
101.
That yes.
Just kidding. I don't.
I feel like
And
that.
you wrote a
I'm
book
a virgin.
recently, right?
I'm a virgin. I don't know.
Hell
I've
yeah,
never
brother.
cheated on anyone. Big booby virgin.
A poopy or a booby virgin? And there's the difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we'll have to just have another episode to uncover that one.
Beautiful.
I think
Next time on, but
next time on
Next time on Big Poopy Virgin.
big poo boo poo
Boo Boopy.
I had never seen that before as like an approach to clown, to just do, you know, because those are for me, the two big loves in my life, clown and improv.
Me too.
So I always was like, how do you mix those? And that was the first time I was like, oh, this is a real integration of those
That
two
is
things.
so nice to hear.
Yeah.
It's very kind.
Talk about
Definitely what I'm going for. I think the quest that most of us are on as artists, I don't want to speak for other people, but it is like, how do I fully integrate all of these pieces of myself? Like, I love comedy. I love every form of comedy. I love stand-up. I love clown. I love improv.
Yep.
I love writing. I
Gross.
love to sing.
yeah.
That's
I
fun.
love to, paint. Like, I want to do all of these things. And I think
relate.
as an actor, you're constantly waiting, for someone to give you an
Yeah.
opportunity to
Yeah.
show yourself. And the power in clown, or just in performance that you create yourself, is that you are giving yourself permission to be who you are and make work that you want to make. And
Love.
I stopped myself from almost every idea I've ever had because I didn't think it was good enough or whatever, until I put on this pig costume.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Something just
I'm telling you,
clicked.
there's something about it when you watch
Something
it. You're like,
clicked in my brain when I did that show for the
Yeah.
first time, where I was like, oh, wait, no, there is something to mine here.
yeah, it feels like you were in a seat that was yours somehow. You were like, oh yeah, I know this terrain. That's what it.
I mean,
that's what it felt like.
I made it up. So that's probably why, right? It's like my own.
No, we make up a lot of stuff that is like, okay, this is just a lark. I'm trying this. This felt
Yeah.
like it fit you like a glove. Somehow.
I've done so many things like that where it's like, oh, that was a really fun character. Or, that was cool. I would do it again, maybe. But this was the first one where I was, and I think I've been looking for something specific too in my exploration through comedy lately, where I'm like, how can I make a one-woman show? That's
Ooh.
been kind of like the thesis,
Yeah.
right? And so I've been trying all these different things, and I didn't find anything that I felt like anyone needed to see more of it than 10 minutes until this character.
Yeah, I think what I like about it too is that it's so seemingly like, like pedestrian. It's like, oh, he's a lady who's a housewife. But like it reveals itself to be so much more and have so much heart, and through very simple things. Like nothing in the plot is like incredibly profound, but just the way you were with the room, I was like, it was so like, oh, this is really nice, and you know what I mean. And that's not always the case with clowns. Sometimes
You're like, please stop.
Yes.
You're like, God, I would give you
Yes.
anything.
Anytime
to
I
stop.
step up to the mic,
Shut up.
Never.
No way.
I'm bad.
But that's
That doesn't. No, but bad is good. But bad isn't even the problem.
Derek. Don't say you're bad and then giggle.
I'm bad.
Derek.
I'm so bad.
Derek,
Naughty little clown.
Derek and Natalie, you guys, I need you. Listen, we're doing a park cleanup today. Okay. We came here to volunteer and clean up the park.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm about to drop the can that I just
You're
picked
being
up.
very cheeky, Derek.
What if I just? Oh.
I just dropped it.
You guys, both of you are on parole.
What if
okay?
I just put this
You guys are
bag over
both-
Derek's head?
Oh, no, I
this
can't
plastic
breathe.
bag. Ooh,
You guys are both on parole for unarmed robberies.
oh, shit. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, it was
Let's play
unarmed
nice.
robbery.
It's unarmed.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Come on.
It's a
Be
big
cool.
It's a felony.
Our baby is starving, and I'm taking baby formula, and I'm the problem.
I
mean,
told my
society is
supervisor
sick.
it's a
Our
bad
baby
idea.
is starving,
Our
and I'm taking a PS5 so that I have something to do.
I mean,
well,
seriously, let the
Should
man
not be a
live.
couple
just let us live.
doing
Oh, you don't think
community service.
meeting a spouse at work is a good idea?
So we can't just have any love in this world anymore.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys want to do a
The
shotgun
government-
wedding? That's up to you, but you still got to complete this month of
Uh-oh.
community service.
I'm pushing over the trash can.
Uh-oh.
Stop it. Why is it so flirty? You got to pick it up.
Because we have a lot of sexual tension.
Oh no! I'm bending over to pick it back up.
We're in love.
I don't want to
look
be
at my
involved
back.
in
Look at
your
my back.
sexual
Derek,
tension, the two of you.
Look at my
Wait, Derek, is that my underwear? Are you wearing my thong right now?
Well,
I
no.
don't need to know any of this.
My God.
Guys, here
That
your
looks
little...
good on you.
Oh, you like it?
You
I
use these
love
to
this on
pick
you.
up the trash.
Pink is really your color.
Oh, thank you, honey. Oh God.
Wow.
God, I wish we weren't in one of those things where all of our legs were chained together.
The ball and chain? What? Feet cuffs.
Yeah. Foot
Doesn't
cuff.
matter what
cuff?
it's called. What matters
What
is
is it
you guys are
called?
going to be working for 7 hours today. That's what's mattering. You guys are chained
Okay, but
up.
are you going to give us that stick?
Yeah.
I'm trying to hand you the stick. You
Oh
guys are-
no!
Thank you.
I'm doing that thing where it's not staying in my hands.
Oh, what if I just stab you with it? Oh,
Nope,
no.
Oh.
do that. Then it becomes...
Then it's armed robbery.
Yeah, then it's armed. All right.
Okay, well, so are you going to pick us up later? Or
Yeah. Wait.
Where do we meet you?
Why are you getting into your sedan?
Yeah. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
You can't
You
leave.
can't leave. We
We're
have to
on
be
the side of the
we have to be
highway.
Listen,
supervised.
it's clear you guys have a life to live together. I can't send you back to jail.
Oh
Let's
my
just pretend
God.
this never happened.
Wait.
He's setting us free. But wait, we're still chained.
Yeah, we're still chained together, and there are like 6 other people
Yeah, what
chained
about
to us.
those-
Gotta
guys.
make life interesting. Scene. Wow, dude. I'm having a good time. I'm entertaining myself.
dude.
Wow, dude.
Wow, dude.
Having a good... Wow, dude.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
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 Wow,
Wow,
Whoa.
dude. I did not...
Wow.
I really did not think you were going to ride that wave like that.
It became we just found the time. It just crested, but we were ready to crest, bro. We were ready to crest, bro. Whitening strips.
Okay, Steven,
Wow,
I love the way that you surf. I love the natural California attitude and vibe you bring.
Thank you,
I do
Torrance.
have to say,
Thank you,
I
Torrance.
I think you
Love-
might have
it's great
sold
to hear you
out
say that.
recently.
What?
Dude,
Uh-oh.
don't expect us not to notice that your teeth are whiter. You keep anytime you
cut
do
off all your hair?
Yeah, you
What's up with that?
Eh.
This is a long hair thing.
every
Yes.
time you're on your board, you're sticking a Crest white strip into your mouth.
Like I'm starting to worry like you have some kind of addiction to these.
Dude, it's not an addiction unless the addiction is to whitening.
That's what I'm
Press
talking
whitening
about.
strips.
Dude, where are you looking?
Like
you're looking off into the
yeah,
middle
like,
distance.
you're acting like you're being filmed or something.
I'm picking up sponsorships, guys, for my surfing. It's gonna happen for all of us. Soon we'll all have our own endorsement deals like I have for Crest whitening
Yeah.
strips.
I mean,
So you have to say it that much?
Huh?
It just doesn't feel like we have a real friendship anymore. You know, you're not yourself. I can't connect with you.
Yeah.
Everything's
dude.
about the strips. Like
I mean, remember when we went to Vegas last
Yeah,
week and we
like,
were walking down the
Yeah.
sunset?
Hazmat, I think you're changing, Hazmat. I think you're changing. I don't think I'm changing. Torrance, I think you're changing. I'm just the same.
Steven,
I'm just the same.
I'm not even capable of understanding you anymore.
What?
I don't even recognize you anymore.
Look at this smile.
Exactly.
Steven, not only are your teeth whiter, you fully got veneers.
Yeah, I mean those aren't even your real teeth.
You guys, I'd never put on veneers because I'd never bring anything between us except for
Except for what? Steven, what? Except for
Except for
what?
I got a little blood in my mouth.
Oh, God, take that
How often
out.
are you using those?
I've been just eating. I've just
You're
been eating.
Your gums are glowing.
You can't eat those.
Dude, Steven.
Your stomach lining is eroding.
Down with Colgate.
Down with Colgate. That sounds like propaganda
Yeah.
that What?
You guys get me to the lifeguard station.
Yeah, something's
No,
happening.
we need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, we need to get him.
No, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
me to the lifeguard station.
Dude,
The
a
lifeguards aren't going to do anything
a
for you right now.
teenager can't give you mouth to
that kid is
mouth right
15.
now.
I can't leave the waves. I
The
can't
waves
leave
will
my
be
friends.
here when you get back.
You guys stay with me in the hospital?
It's like
Of
you're having a
course.
brush with death.
A brush.
See?
Okay, that was 2 on the nose. Okay.
I wouldn't have made it through whatever joke was about to happen. I wouldn't have lived through it. Very good, very good. So I want to hear a little bit more about comedy. You and comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. It feels like
how did you get started in comedy?
How did I get started? I was on a family vacation when I was 17, and I had a bunch of dreams that I was performing stand-up comedy. And so I wrote down the jokes that I performed in my dreams and then did them in real life for like my senior project in high school.
What class was the project for?
It was like our senior capstone. Like every senior had to do like a project to graduate. That a lot of people built dog houses, you know, like
what?
It was random. Okay. It was just like a random project that you had to do for Pathways was the class.
Okay.
And the idea of it, I think, was like career preparation or whatever. And I knew I wanted to pursue acting and theater and whatever. And
you already knew that.
Yeah. I already knew that. And I've always loved comedy. I think I was just a fan of it. And it was a big part of my culture growing up. Like, that's what we did. We watched, we watched Saturday Night Live religiously. And that was, I come from a family of people who are very funny and have good sense of humor, I guess. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I literally guess I dreamt of doing it. And then I did it. And it became a whole thing. Like, I got fired from my job because of what I said during this.
During the senior capstone?
Yeah.
Wow.
What was your job?
I was a busser at a restaurant downtown.
And the word got back to the restaurant?
Well, I invited them to the show. I was like, come see my show. I'm doing stand-up, whatever for my senior project. And I recorded the whole thing and put it on YouTube, and they watched it, and they did not like what I said.
Was there a specific joke?
Yeah, I think it was the one that I was like impersonating the owner, and I like called the customer a bitch.
Okay.
She hated that. She hated that. Okay. I thought it was like when the customers come in at the end of the night, you're about to close, and even the owner's like, what a fucking bitch.
Did you use her name? Did you name the company?
So
used your full government name.
I said, I don't want to tell you where I work, but it's on 6th Street.
Oh my god!
And it was
that's so
the name
funny.
of the restaurant was 6th
Street. 6th Street.
Wow.
That's so funny.
And Loft.
Yeah, you're fired.
And they still exist in River, Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the owners they hated that, and I was just a kid. I mean, I didn't know, and I honestly don't think I said anything that I've said way worse things since then. But and it just felt so horrible. I felt like I did something so terribly wrong and like harmed this business, and so I stopped doing stand up.
Okay.
And didn't do it for like 10 years. I mean, it's been like, it's been a long time since I.
Was there no comedy at all there in the interim?
There was. That's when I got into improv and sketch. I did.
Wow, you banished yourself from.
I banished myself from stand up at 17, which I don't know if that was for the best or not, but it's what happened. And then I went to LA and I did the Groundlings and I did Upright Citizens Brigade and that kind of thing.
This was before college?
This was during college.
During college, okay.
Yep.
Oh, hold on a second. Hey, you listen to Radio Free Brooklyn, independent listener-supported radio. Thank you for listening to Radio Free Brooklyn. Your support keeps us going. Hey, RFB is a community-based nonprofit organization. We're a 501c3 charitable, so all donations are tax-deductible. Donations can be made at radiofreebrooklyn.org/donate. You want to read one of those?
Yeah.
Read the third paragraph.
Verbatim read. Oh, shit. Radio Free Brooklyn is a 501c3 nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide a free and open platform to our community and promote media literacy, education, free expression, and public art. We rely primarily on contributions from listeners like you to keep us going.
Crazy.
So if you believe in our mission and you would like to show your support, or you just think that I'm hot, please consider making a one-time donation or a monthly pledge to, it says that right here. RadioFreeBrooklyn.org/donate. Every cent helps us to continue to stay on the air. Please help support independent community media by pledging whatever you can support. Remember that RFB is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. No one knows what that means.
Richard.
So
I know what it means.
all donations are 100% tax deductible. Okay, so it looks good for you to donate your money. Once again, that's radiofreebrooklyn.org/donate. We thank you for your continued support.
That Christopher hit one of those. He's the father who stepped up.
He's the substitute teacher.
I'm the substitute teacher who stepped up. Follow RFB if you think I'm also sexy. Make sure you follow
Definitely.
Radio Free Brooklyn on our socials. We are at Radio Free BK on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. To keep up with our latest on upcoming events and all things RFB live, please check out radiofreebrooklyn.org/events.
Rest in peace, Whaley. All right.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
Rest in peace.
Just send this to my dad.
That's very good. All right. What do we miss? What do we need to talk about that we didn't talk about?
Are you asking me? Isn't this your show?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me that?
I've never heard Ralph say that before.
Really?
What do you need? Anything else we need to say?
What do you want? What
should we know about you?
is
that we
there a
don't know?
list of needs? What should you know about me?
What you know about me?
What you know about me? What you know about me? My lip gloss is probably not popping anymore. I left it over there on the couch. Damn.
Do you have any shows or anything coming up?
That's a great question.
What's the name of the?
Yes, I do. I'm actually currently in a production of Measure for Measure with
Wonderful.
Stag and Lion Trinity Theater Company.
When is that
Ooh.
opening?
June 12th through the
soon.
21st.
Okay.
Yes, soon. I'm playing
No, in a month.
Mariana, and I will be singing.
Okay.
So that's kind of fun.
All right.
Weeks.
Vocalist.
Yeah, trying to be as
We love-
well. You know. So that's the next thing on the docket, I think.
Very good.
As of
Do you
right
make
now.
music? Do you record music?
Not really. I'd like to, but I have fear, deep rooted in my heart that still stops me from pursuing my goals. I mean, yeah, I do. And I'm totally normal about it.
Yeah.
It's never been hard for me. Never struggled with that personally.
Are you? Oh, this is the last thing I want to know. Who are you most like? Your mom or your dad?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say my mom.
But
I think I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
I think I definitely am my father's daughter as well. But yeah, I'm a good even split. But yeah, I'm definitely more like my mom.
Okay. Very good. What's the quality you think you take most after her?
I would say her creativity. She was a very creative woman.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nipply. Is that what
Super nipply lady. We have that in common too.
Very nice. Okay. Give us your Instagram. How do people find you?
REBACAWOLF is my handle. Rebecca Wolf. I actually started a TikTok recently.
Ooh.
I think the handle is Rebecca Wolf. Haha.
Amazing.
Perfect.
So yeah, find me there.
Perfect. How about you, Christopher? How do people find you? What do you have coming up?
Yeah, people can find me at Christopher Morucci, which is MORUCCI for the last name.
Italian?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Catch me I host a show called Comedian Traders at Caveat.
Fun.
We're about to announce the next show. And then catch my upcoming solo show whenever I pick a date, but it's called Christopher Marucci Fucks Your Wife.
Oh my
what are you up
God.
to these days?
Beautiful.
Crazy.
Also, happy belated birthday
Oh,
to
thank you.
Christopher Marucci. And I have an album that I'm gonna put up on streaming.
It's so
soon.
good.
Yes, you can.
Comedy album?
No, a rap album.
Rap
Oh my
album.
It's called
God.
Only Wanted One Time See You Laughing. Look for that soon.
Sick.
And this has been No Suggestion. We love you guys. Good night.
Good night.